Alright, what's up, Viverus? Run probe so it cycles are 2 CMC. I would do that. I would definitely do that. And in fact, I did do that back when you were allowed to, Cal. You know that, though. I know you know that. Alright, let me put the deck list into Cardboard Live, then we'll get to a league. Today, February 22nd. Let's see, you are Delver. Oh, it's like, this is basically as stock as it could be, and it seems absolutely fine. I don't know. This is basically the most stock of stock decks. And I definitely believe this is a reasonable choice if you want to go this route. Yeah, I also like Card Hoarder. Card Hoarder is great. Pride High. Nice. I've not seen that emote before. Positive value? I think... I thought it was just called mana value when I read the article. Yeah, that would make sense. A small sub or a small rental might make sense. Yeah. I did play one league with the Epic Storm recently. I went 4-1, so I think that deck is decent. I actually think the Epic Storm is really good because it's also a lot easier to play than it used to be. Like, you just resolve a big card drawing spell, then your opponent loses most of the time. And I think that's, like, the type of magic I'm actually decent at. As opposed to, like, I don't know, like, trying to trick your opponent into Infernal Tutor being lethal. Wishclaw plus Echo plus... Well, there's a bunch of reasons, I think. Veil also, I think, made it a lot easier. Yeah, CMC, I think, is just like an antiquated term, frankly. That like was sort of used for a while, but it's probably better that it's being fixed, you know? That makes you a boomer, G goggles. Oh, we're playing against the Mooge again. I beat the Mooge for a 5-0 last week with True Name Nemesis. It's not wrong. This is like exactly fine. If it's like a mirror, it's not the best, but you know. Ponder Shuffle, probably a good sign for me. Last week, Mooge was playing D&T, and I beat them with True Name Nemesis plus GT Legacy Council, which is probably not surprising. I actually thought about forcing it, but I think it's not worth it. I think I'm just going to play my Pyromancer this turn. There's actually a small amount of merit to just wasting them here, but I think I'm just going to deploy my threat first. Yeah, the problem is, like, if they actually have lands and don't need that, then you're just giving up 2 cards for basically just a cantrip instead of something that actually matters. They chose a shuffle. I think now, since I drew the Delver, I can just do this and waste. And I think this is, like, decent. Yeah, if I didn't draw the Delver, I was not going to do that. Exactly. G Goggles gets it. I think a lot of chat understands that once I drew the Delver, everything changed. Oh. I see, it's probably a combo deck of sorts. Sure. Everything drew, I changed when I drew the Delver. Looks like A and T probably. Blood Strand, alright. Could be Doomsday, but it doesn't really change anything. I'm just going to develop my threats. Chain Lightning, alright. Duress is slightly more likely to be A and T or Doomsday, I think. Also the Duress. Yeah, I think it's A and T. The question is, do I actually develop that? I think I just chain them. It does, doesn't it? Yo, what's up, D'Amato? No, I think it's worth it actually, but it's certainly defensible. Mm. All right. Woo, Lucker noob! I'm always a Lucker noob! Oh! 9 life is not particularly safe, but obviously I Lucker noobed. Adna sucks. Look! It's so much better to be a Lucker noob. You think I was favored? I'm not sure. I'm also not going to work out the math, whether I was favored or not. Cage is exactly okay, I think. Not better than okay, but a lot of my other cards are quite good. Borrower is like questionable, but I think it's better than True Name. I think I'll have one Cage in. Do I count as an ant-hater, D'Amato? By the way, I don't know how to put this. I think the people who try to leave in Lightning Bolt in these matchups, they're kind of like doing it wrong. This hand sucks, actually, I think. Well, it's mostly bad. Well, Repo I never play challenges, so... Like, so here's the thing, Repo. When you stream, there's an implicit contract that it's okay to look at your hand. And I'm not willing to give up that edge if I'm going to play one of those. No, not really. I think I'm actually just going to mulligan. I think this hand sucks. Like, well, okay, if I knew there was a land on top of my deck, I would actually keep, but I think I can do better besides that. Alright, this is better. Like, I'd rather play the event off stream and then just go over it on a different day, Repo. Yeah, it's true. That's what I mean, G-Goggles. I'm not, like, inviting them to do it, but obviously they do it. I'm not gonna, like, be mad. I do. I have done that, GC. I also just don't love playing, like... How do I play it? I don't love playing, like, 7 hours. Probably Grixis. The one with Dom and the one, both with Dom and the one with Mike, I think were pretty good, frankly. Like, I think they were some of my better works. I really need a threat. Like, I actually don't want to sit here forever just with a bunch of counter magic because I think they'll eventually work through it. But if I find a threat soon, this will be pretty good. You are verified, great. That's why I was saying, I actually think them taking Dragon was smart, and I was actually thinking whether or not I was supposed to brainstorm a response, so I don't know. I actually thought about it, and I didn't do it, because I thought, well, maybe they'll just do something weird. Alright, well, I think we have the Piff on ice, I guess. Because they could, like, decay it. But I really, really, really need a threat. The danger is no threat. Update top deck and Arcanus. I don't know. I'm obviously not the Ant Pilot. I really want to find some Sprite Dragons or Young Pyromancers. Even Delver would be fine. Gonna hold that one for Brainstorm, I think. I did put a bunch of cantrips into my deck, right, chat? Cantrips, counterspells, threats. Yeah, eventually they're gonna grind me out. Alright, I guess. A plus B combo deck with threats and disruption. Maybe, I guess. Alright, sure. Nice at turn 1 Delver. Well, I think on turn 1, probably Delver's the best card you can have, like, technically speaking. Assuming you have enough disruption. I feel like you all don't understand what A plus B combo deck means. Or at least some people here don't. Slasher, believe it or not, I registered that deck at Pro Tour 25 for my team. I believe Show and Tell Gristlebrand is an A+B combo deck. Chili Gonzalo. Exarch plus Twin, yeah. Impact is A+B squared. Love it. Do A+B combo decks commute? Definitely physics for life, definitely. The episode 2 bracket. Oh, gosh. Ill-gotten gains plus Land with the Void. Alright, cool. That's a card. Paper puts Boomer. Oh. You really hate me, don't you, Slasher? Okay. I haven't yet, Pennywise. I'm going to let someone else come up with a build that looks reasonable, or I'm going to watch the combo deck slowly float away before that. I'd rather just take the risk that I'm not dead. I don't think double dazing it does very much, frankly. Yeah, I saw that, Cal. I still think it doesn't have enough green sources, actually, which was my issue. It does look like the yellow piff, but I think that's maybe reasonable. Like, I don't know, they have to find tutor plus LED, or I guess tendrils might work because they guess they have enough. Bottom top makes me think I'm dead. Alright, cool. So Days would have cut this off, but, you know. I just didn't find a threat. Like, that was the problem. I think second cage over the second blast is probably correct, actually. Yeah, no, I would have had to double daze, that's for sure. True, but the problem is, like, when they dazed, it was not clear that I should daze it. Because it didn't look like it was going to be that exact on mana. Alright, I keep, I guess. I like Hull Breacher in general, CW. That's what's really going on here, I think. Alright. I don't like dazing it when they can just play with Pedal, because then if I top deck any 2-drop, I can't play it. If they didn't play the Pedal, I probably would have, but... I'm Power Blasting any cantrip if they cast one here. Alright. I'll let them veil this. That's fine. Okay, I don't think they have veil. The other reason I daze it is it puts the Sprite Dragon to bigger, which I think actually matters. I sided out the Reveler, but now I'm wondering if that's actually right. Like, I'm just not drawing many cantrips is the actual issue, though, one way or the other. I would have countered that Brainstorm if I could have. But I couldn't because I didn't have any counters. I don't really have very much. It's worse for sure. Old Mayomancer, that's like, that was always going to be the case, right? I mean, they're locked, but that I'm not sure that doesn't matter. Mike, it's even less about that. I didn't even draw any cantrips this game, Mike. That's what I'm complaining about, not the lack of Arcanist. They've drawn 3, I've drawn 0. Like, that's what I'm complaining about. Like, there's 11 cantrips in my deck, right? Like, I didn't, like, misbuild or anything, right? 4, 8, 11, yeah. I don't know. Very frustrating. It's okay though. Sometimes you lose this way, I guess. I didn't really have a lot of agency in this game, I think. I mean, like, I mulliganed and kept a reasonable hand. And just didn't draw a cantrip. And there's 11 in my deck. Yeah, I'm not even bemoaning the lack of Arcanus, because Arcanus would have been horrible with this game because I didn't draw a cantrip. That's all I'm saying. Like, you need something to get the ball rolling to begin with, and I didn't have any of that, so that was the real issue. Whereas, like, yeah, Mooj got Brainstorm locked, but he drew into another Brainstorm, which allowed him to kill me, so... There's a lot of games in Legacy where you can tell someone's favor just by comparing the number of cantrips in graveyards. Well, I could play one more. I could play the 12th. I'm not going to play Glimpse of Freedom, though, even though it does have Escape. Alright. This is like on the low end of keepable, but I'm on the play and I have a Brainstorm, so I'm not going to mulligan. Of One Mind's interesting. I don't know the best way to do it, but certainly a card you can play. Yo, D'Amato, thanks for the gifted sub. No, this is not a tilt keep. I would just keep this hand no matter what. I'll open a chest for D'Amato / Goggles after this match. And no, this is not a tilt keep, like I was saying. Don't think I should Brainstorm right now, but dazing is definitely correct. It's debatable if I should leave a Brainstorm or play the Delver. I think I should play Delver, though. Cool. No, not really, I think. Their Mox Diamond combo deck is beating me. No. That's okay. They can't, but I'm not... It's unlikely I'll get to cast TNN before the night kills me, is the answer. I guess maybe I will. I'm gonna just make tokens. I think this is a better chance of victory than anything else. I want to just deal them a bunch of damage if they let me. Plus this protects from Liliana, the Last Hope. Or Liliana the Veil, not Last Hope, rather. Depends on who you ask. My opinion, no, but other people might say yes. I'm done with band talk now. Let's cut it out. Unless you literally have something enlightening to say. I'm very dead, I think. OFG. I don't know. Looks like I'm gonna be down another game, unfortunately. Yeah, they're 6/6s. So I really have to block at least one, but probably both, because if I don't block both, then Punching Fire will be really inconvenient for my life total. Alright. I'm done here. No, they play 4. They wasted me and knighted for another waste, and their deck usually plays 4 anyways, so... think I usually shaved 1 drops. Oh, Wolf, they needed a force or planes night away, and they didn't have one. Though, like, all of their lands were not force or planes, so they couldn't night up another wasteland. Death right. I think I'm gonna shave 1 young pyromancer in this matchup. It was 4C red, I'm pretty sure. I'm siding into a 19th land being the mountain. I think the mountain's like pretty important, especially since I'm siding in a braid and price of progress. Like the burn spells are all good. Having the ability to fetch island and mountain is important in this matchup. I just think in game 1, I really don't want to draw non-island, non-wasteland lands if possible. So I just cut it from my main deck for a 4th Volk. Obviously, this league has not looked amazing so far, but no, staggering exquisite. That's not how I approach these matchups. I'm not going to side in a card versus Null Rod. I would side in something like Smash to Smithereens, but not Null Rod, because it's like I think Null Rod only tagging the Mox Hymns is not that good. Null Rod is basically for Aether Vial or like Lion's Eye Diamond. That's how I view the card. It's not really for Mox Diamond, generally speaking. Alright, Sprite Dragon, you have a lot of work to do, buddy. A lot of work to do. Brainstorm also has a lot of work to do, to be quite fair. Look, we don't talk about those things, Misstep. We don't talk about those things. I actually am going to force this. I did. Zach, you didn't... I read what you said, I just didn't have a good response to it, so I didn't reply. Yeah, that's why I did it, Dubbo. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, let's not assume gender, generally speaking. But that's what I was thinking, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce your name. DK? Opponent's gone, yeah. The villain is gone. I like the term villain, generally speaking. Alright, that worked okay. I think... maybe I shave like one more creature for like a blue card to pitch to force. Villain is generous and runs Chalice. Ryan, I thought you liked Force UM. Because everyone is the good guy in their own story, unbanned mental misstep. Or good person. Everyone's the good person in their own story. Oh, fair enough, Mike. That's true. Don't love it versus the Chalice deck, Pennywise. That's the real reason. We are, except our opponent's a Chalice deck, Kenan. Oh, thanks. Sure, that's fine. No rod them Chalices, but that does nothing. No, because I want to tap for Sprite Dragon, so if I get Wastelanded, I'm not sure I have a Braid. I didn't explain that, but that was my reasoning. I think they're land white. That's what it feels like to me. You're one step behind me. I've already done all of those things. Yo, Fornia, welcome back, my friend. Thank you. Cantrip into Bolt. That's fine. So I have 2 chests on the stack. Unless if Fornia doesn't want me to open one, I can't remember. That's true, Dubbo. Oh, I never need to open it for you. One for you, friend. Fair enough. Alright. Cantrip. I already opened one for you, Cal. Alright, cool. And that's how you beat Force Elom in 3 games. Alright, so 2 chests on the stack. And you know, sometimes it's just that easy. Just burn spells and Sprite Dragons. I think Sprite Dragons looked pretty good to me, actually. No. For CeeLo. Well, I'm still cooking. All right. Ooh, that's a nice one for D'Amato / Goggles. 85 play points. And a Doppler Spy Network. And one more for no, I already opened one for Cal. Wait, did I open one for Cal? 6, 7, 8, 9. I've opened 3 this stream so far, so yeah, I have. Can you stifle the 2 chests in the stack? I did, Cal. What is this? Classic word cycle. Math, I might save this for Wednesday or Thursday when I play a prelim, if that makes sense. Because those are good things to do between prelim matches for sure. I'm not sure, just open another. Can you hear your play point, Zach? I'll just remember. Just remind me on Wednesday or Thursday. Yo, Tannen, thanks for the host. I just saw that. Today's Modern Prelim was 47 minutes ago, Lyserg. There's one at Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Does that answer all of the questions? Where are the prediction? Oh, okay. We can fire a prediction for this next match. I forgot. Sorry. It's been a minute. Prediction on my next match. Will I win or lose with Blue-Red Delver? Open the casino. The casino's open. It's open now. It's open for business. Cal, I swear I opened one for you. All right, Mike, the sound's for you. But I have a match now. However you want, staggeringly exquisite. Cal, I'm pretty sure I opened one for you because I started with 9 and I'm down to 6, and there were 4 subs, but Fornia told me not to open one. So therefore I did. Chat, back you up here. Oh. You'd like to stifle calm stress? Well, it already happened. What's a fat cloud? Do I even want to know? All right, yeah, sure, keep. Thank you, kinda MTG. Thank you very much for backing. Whoa. I don't know what's going on anymore in the chat. I literally have no idea. Oh boy. Alright, cool. Now I can flip my fawn to Delver and everything works out. Yes, you would. Sucks. And yeah, I answered. Yeah, you would. Like, I'm gonna shuffle actually. Well, Kind of close, actually. Alright, maybe I keep and just hope to brainstorm into a third land. I have to bolt this Strix, even though it's not a good exchange. I will in a sec, Dokomoy. Alright, fine. Is there another Chalice? Chalice or Zenith? This is hard. Like, all right. Yeah, I think so, but it's close. I think what I'm supposed to do is cantrip for another land as well, which is kind of dangerous, but I think also just the correct play. Alright. Everything's good. Sprite Dragon's good too, because I can Bishop to Force. That's fine now. I've used all my 1-drops early. So it's like another 4C Loam deck, I guess? I mean, my opponent cannot stifle me, so I don't know what's going on. Nah, of one mine's more like Thoughtcast. Thoughtcast is sweet, so. Okay. I think that card's just good, yeah. It's another 4C Loam deck, it looks like, yeah. A lot of this floating around tonight. It's actually really good. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Walton? Hope you're having a good one. We're 1-1 in this league, playing against some Uros. And one of the formats you can still play it in, and probably going to force a will this Uro because ain't no one got time for that. Uro OP? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, what, hello. Does this matter? Alright, if I let this resolve... If I let this resolve and they have decay, they can make... They decay that, make me sack. So I think it does matter. Yeah, they've already played a land. They've played Forest. I think they were... Oh, I think they mistapped, right? They should have tapped swamp, forest to play it? Yeah. So now I just force and try to kill them. They were supposed to tap both of their black sources. If they did that, I'm not sure what I would do, right? Because they could play Liliana of the Veil and Uro flashback. Alright, time for some progress. The price of progress. What is it? What else did I cut? Like a young Pyro? Yeah, probably not Fornia, but then they made it easy for me, right? What did I cut the other time? Did I cut, did I cut another young Pyro? Yeah, the problem is Chalice of the Void, right? Like... I know, but I kind of just still don't want to do it. Did I have Reveler in last time? I think maybe Reveler should just go, actually. Because it's like hard to cast through the Wastelands and Chalices and stuff. So I'd probably just axe that. So we're in match 3 with blue-red Delver. Mountain. Alright, this is fine. By the way, for those of you who are wondering, I leave in all my bolts because I think the best way to beat this matchup is to just cheese them with damage, generally speaking. Alright, yeah, sure. I think Island is just so much safer than Volk. Yeah, we're fairly burn heavy, but... Yo, Ziggy MTG, thank you for the raid. Oh, I'd never changed the deck name. Whoops. I'll change it now, but... yeah, that's fine. Blind Flip Delver would be absurd here, yeah. I'm skeptical I care about this loam, actually. I think I'm just going to let it go. Blind flip, blind flip, blind flip, blind flip. Nope. Right. Nope. Alright, I think I am going to bolt it. They only have one card in hand. Okay, yeah, we take that. Soon we're gonna put them dead real fast if they will allow me to. Alright, so they dredged into a wasteland, so I think I'm gonna fawn it now because I need this red source. So they're at 20. So if I waste that, then they need 2 more blue or green sources to flashback Uro, which is a while. I have to draw 2 bad cards, but I think that's worth it on average. Yeah, I was working it out. I mean, I have to draw 1 bad card, unfortunately, or 2 bad cards, which is not great. All right. I have to basically do that because I think these cards are too valuable to not do that. So I'm pretty confident they don't have red, so I should just chain them now. If I knew that they had red in their deck, you can't chain because they just fetch for a red source. And then chain back on your thing. Alright, fine. Yeah, I know they play Dark Confidant. That's not a question. There's literally one in the graveyard. Oh, it's a pun. Yeah, I'm going to Wise O Mystic. I think it's good to do that. Plus, I protect my red source from Wasteland. Do I miss Oko? I mean, I miss it for my winning chances. I don't really miss it besides that. So I think a Wasteland on my end wins, but I can't play any of my cantrips. But a cantrip might win too. It depends on who you ask, I think. I was like the worst of all worlds. I don't know, probably Banter Bug. The decklist should be up on the left on cardboard life side of Zydeco Thunder, and there should be an export button. Yeah, that's for raids, but it is appreciated. If you came in on a raid, if you refresh and remove that part of it, it's actually better for me. Sucks. I'm probably dead now. I think the Uro was just too much. Not running out the Delver into Chalice on one. Is it Jaitan? I didn't think it was, but if it is, then don't do that. Probably dead this game now. The powerful card known as Uro. It's definitely fine, don't worry. Okay. I mean, I wasn't really worrying about it. I'm worrying about this board state more than anything else. It appears I'm like full-blown dead. Yeah, Price of Progress would win, so that's why I'm not quitting yet, but it's obviously looking not great for me. Well, no, but the pop is still lethal even through Uro next turn because they'll be at 10, right? And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be around on Wednesday if you're there then, Jidheim. Everything does help, though. But this is game 2. I'm up a game, kinda. Trying to get Ari to play Modern with me on Wednesday. He says he's like 80% in, but 80%'s not 100%. I just have to trade off now, I think, and hope to draw up Price of Progress. I'm not going to win via small ball damage anymore. It's just like impossible now. What time, Weiserg? It is like right after I wrap up, probably. Yo, Fornia, thanks for gifting a sub to Legacy Council. I really appreciate it. Alright, come on. Price of Progress. Price of Progress. Price of Progress. Think I'm probably dead now. Yeah, I'll probably raid you after I finish. Weiserg. Assuming I see you on. I was just sort of hoping that maybe the true name buys enough time, but it's unlikely to. Like, I sort of expect my token to die right here. Okay. I don't think I have to force yet. Oh, there's the wasteland. Now I'm pretty dead. Let's not assume he... Wise on Mystic. I don't know this person, so let's not assume. But I am pretty dead. Alright. That waste would have won versus the maze a long time ago, just not right now. I was still drawing to Price of Progress if I didn't get wasted right there. But obviously I did get wasted, so... I mean, obviously all my cantrips are off, so... Yo! Ben Yu, my cousin in arms, welcome back. It's been a while. I'm just playing some Magic. Alright, I still think the 4th Pyromancers are our worst card. Pretty awesome. Look, we're going to game 3. I'm still alive. I'm still alive, Ben. I hope you've been doing well in Vegas. I haven't seen you in a long, long, long time, friend. It's like medium, but probably a keep. This is like on the low end of hands I'm willing to keep in this matchup, I think. But playing my fetch to play around Wasteland if they decide to just like Maniac waste me on one. Also, like, having an answer to Chalice is actually a big deal, I think. Alright. They returned Bog with their loam. Still have to get a basic here pretty much. Mostly because if you don't, if they just like waste you twice and you only get Volks, then you'll get wasted out. So I know my opponent has Bog in their hand. That's a shuffle. I think I'm just going to go for punking them, even though they have loam. Damn. Alright, they had the decay, which makes this look worse. But the only land I know that they have in hand is Bajuka Bog. So there's a chance that I punk them this way. Obviously, if they have another land, it's not going to look very good, but... So my plan is to braid the Moxheim this turn. And just hope they don't have an untapped green source. Sucks. I sense weakness from them, but I'm Either they top decked very well or something weird was going on. I'm not sure which. Chalice with a Void is a punk card. Villainous card, to be sure. I agree. Obviously, I agree. So I have to let them cast the Loam first so I can remove the Chalice. Well, temporarily remove the Chalice. Obviously, it's not permanent, but... I actually am going to fetch a mountain and just bolt them because I think my mana's going to be at such a premium that I should just spend my volts. I don't like a 3-0 Forager, no. I've been asked many questions about that card. I think it's not great, but it's obviously just my opinion. I think I have to shuffle that, actually, but it's like all shit no matter what. Ethereal Forager is the name of the card. No, they didn't, but like that, the cards are just so bad. I mean, I already used my Abrade, and I already used my Brazen Borrower, so I'm like running low on things that actually matter. Significantly worse because it costs basically like blue, and a bunch of delve, right? Yes, it is much worse. Okay. I think they'll play non-basics eventually, comical flop. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about that, though. So only my 3-drops now matter now, really. And 3-drops and price and almost nothing else. I guess Sprite Dragon sort of matters. I think playing it is better because forcing the damage through matters a lot. Oh my gosh, they're both fairies. Oh. Wait! My opponent didn't name the onboard fairy. What? They do, but I think you should just kill both of the creatures on board, right? I understand why they did that. I think it's a mistake. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, chat. I think it's a mistake. I guess, but like if they're doing that shit, that's probably better for me. Like gives me outs to pop them out, right? I understand why they did it, Cal. I disagree, I guess, which is fine. Come on, price of progress, chat. Price of progress. Come on. We're looking for that price of progress. I'm also surprised to see so much loam. I 5-0'd with Grixis last week. And this is the only other one I've tried so far, but it's not looking good. Right. It's actually looking quite bad. Price of progress is the secret weapon of the Death Star, that's true. All right, pop. Lame. All right, I lost. Damn it. I did not win. Feels bad man indeed. Like these are sorts of matchups where you really have to play Price of Progress, I think, because it's like hard to get any traction. You maybe can deal them a little bit of early damage, but you can't finish them with your creatures that reliably. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we have to open 3 chests. Watch he gift sub? Thanks, Ben. Thanks. 35 play points and a Radiant Destiny, straight from Rivals. I'm almost out of chests. Whoa. Is this worth anything? Probably not. But it looks cool. Look at that glowing red eyes. And these angry dogs. Woof. And we got another one. What else is in this one? Alright. These are not worth anything. Alright. Even if it only looks like half a magic card. If you sub or donate $2.50. I opened one for you last time, I think, Caleb. Hydration? Here's hydration. It is a Sparkling Peach Izze. It's delicious and keeps me half sugar, half hydrated, I guess. No, actually. Lands is bad versus 4 Loam. The major problem card Gizlo is Knight of the Reliquary. Basically, the matchup boils down to the fact that it's really hard to kill a Knight as lands, and so you tend to lose to it. Obviously, like, there's like room for maneuvering, but there's not that much room for maneuvering. We've had some close matches, but sometimes it's hard to eke it out, especially for Chalice. Like, Chalice being an actual like pain in the ass now actually matters a lot, I think. For better or worse, you know? Oh, new prediction? Yeah, I guess. So this person basically always plays 12 post, mono green 12 post. So Wasteland's good. Counters are good for Pithing Needle. And like a fast clock's good as well. Hard to go faster than that, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna let that resolve and just try to kill them with Sprite Dragons, actually, as weird as that might seem. Can you change your bet? No. Stompy with Cloud Post? Is it Apex Devastator? I don't know, I'm gonna try to kill them as quickly as I can. So dazing this is good because you have to you'd have to tap the tomb to pay for it. Apex Devastator is like a big creature that has Cascade 4 times. I'll let them pay 1, then I'll daze again. So I can shut off the Ancient Tomb now and put them to 1, so that's pretty good for me. Alright. Okay. Yes, Matt. It's been not great. The Chasm Tomb interaction is sweet, yeah. I've used it myself plenty of times. But Tomb's also their worst land, so it makes sense to sacrifice it. No, I don't know anything about that. That's ridiculous. Gosh. Just like you know nothing about Omnitel or Reanimator or Elves. Playing aggressively is worth it. Could try just surgical cloud post, but I think that's too loose once you see soul lance and chalice from your opponent as well. I think I'm just gonna try to like beat them down instead. Not sure, but I think choosing not to daze the first chalice on one actually won the game, but it was close. I think I can do better. This is like fairly ugly, but I think it's better than an average 5, even with London Wall. Yeah, I mean, I know Wasteland's good, but the question is, like, suppose that they had a chalice right there, this hand would have been, like, kind of non-functional. Obviously, they didn't, so it worked out for some amount of working out. I think I'd rather get the clock on than wasting their land first. Right. Yo, T-Swizzle, thank you for the Prime resub. Normally I don't do this, but I think it's just imperative I deal damage here. Oh, it should. No. Actually, chaining next turn gets more damage through, so I think that's fine. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've played against 3 Chalice decks and ad nauseum Dendrils, so it's been weird and kind of not pleasant, actually, but it is what it is sometimes, right? I guess now I'm pitching this dragon to force 6, 6. Yeah. Guess now it's just like kind of a forced play, pun intended. I really like this card. I think it's looked a lot better than it used to be for a lot of reasons. Yeah, I definitely don't want this game to drag on. Yeah, I should have probably chained, but it's too late now. Reclaimer. Okay. Sprite Dragon. Indeed. Indeed. So I get Glacial Chasm again? It's not quite Flying Tarmogoyf that pitches the force. Tarmogoyf is a much better top deck than a lot of these other cards. I think either a waste or a bolt is game winning, so. Alright. Oh, shit. I didn't have a stop. Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess. I should have had a stop on upkeep instead. But it didn't cost me. I normally did. I'm trying to respond, but it won't let me. Because they said GG's and I'm trying to say it back. Alright. You're rich. I have to pay out the prediction. Alright, like forest crop rotation. Forest leaving up crop rotation, or like a, I don't know, there's a bunch of things, Gideon. You might as well just set the stop and be careful, right? Alright, I'll be back for round 5 in 1 second. I'm going to start our prediction for round 5, but I'm going to use the bathroom, and we'll be back for round 5 in a sec. If you enjoy the stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. Everything's appreciated. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, everyone. Alright, let me catch my breath 1 sec. Did I miss anything? Forgot to mod you, Walton, but you've been here forever. And, you know, I'm sure Apollo will appreciate the magic at some point, you know? Who knows if I'll still be playing hardcore by then. Alright. Match 5. Let's go. Try to get slightly above break even. How did the people bet? 65% of people voted no, huh? Blue, black, red. I guess I keep. There's no matchup where I would mulligan this hand on the play. Put your whole bankroll on yes? Oh, percentage points, right. Well, this is going to be a weird one because I'm playing like essentially an aggro Delver deck versus Shadow. It's going to be weird. I'm not using that though. I think what I'm supposed to do is just attack, really, like. Okay. That's fine. Both are good draws, like if they want to try to waste me out, I can make it very inconvenient for them, especially since I have a bunch of lands lined up that are pretty good at being careful. All right. I can redraw a Volk if I want to. The question is if I really want to, I guess. Alright, so this is like an old build of the deck that Friedman used to play with a bunch of JVP. So I think what I'm going to do is play Sprite Dragon and then try to Chain Lightning it. Sort of sucks, but I'm going to pay the 1 and just deal them the damage, I think. That's an interesting decision when they have a push in their graveyard. I guess they want to him me that bad, huh? They do. It's fine. They've already used 2 dazes, so I'm going to just put them to the test. I don't think waiting is really that appealing. Alright, that's fine. They pitched Brazen Borrower. They have multiple Brazen Borrowers in their deck? So they're really, like, much higher on the curve. I think Bedlam Reveler is going to be excellent if I top deck it in this matchup. They don't have Delvers in their deck, I think, is the actual answer. If that makes sense. I can only attack with one. If I attack with both, I actually die. Because the Death Shadow will be a 12/12 then. So attacking with one is correct. And putting them to 4 is good because it means Sprite Dragon deals 4. So yeah, now I have to block. There, I was actually going to only attack with Delver and leave the Sprite Dragon back as a blocker. Yep, exactly. But I knew is the best way of putting it. I don't have a lot of big removal spells for that. Yeah, the Thoughtseize was actually oddly a punt because it meant if I didn't have anything, they died. But I did actually have enough damage to kill them, so they didn't know that, obviously. But yeah, I don't think it was what you should do. I actually like Fluster versus Hymn to Torok. The Mountain is good. Don't really like this or this. Like, this is sort of okay, but not really. Think I might shave on some of the bigger creatures that die to Plague Engineer and try to avoid that. But I can't really shave all of them. Oh, also Pyroblast is not the best versus them, but I'm going to have a small number in. I'm going to have like 1 in, I think. So I think I'm going to cut like a Pyromancer and probably like a True Name. Especially on the draw. Pyromancer is actually pretty bad for Hymn to Torok too, so that's like another good reason to shave it. Alright, I just keep every hand versus Thoughtseize him deck if I can. And this is definitely a keep. Not really. If there was a lot of Storm or something like that, then I might, but that's a good draw. Like, the best matchup for Hull Breachers, like Sneak and Show, Storm, and like Elves is actually pretty good because they usually beat you by grinding you out and like boarding down on their natural orders and shit. So like for all those reasons, right, that's pretty good too. Okay. I mean, I could brainstorm into the Force, but I think they would probably daze. They would probably daze me. So I didn't really want to fire it there. All right. Now we'll just go slow. I actually am going to force pitching daze because I'd rather get those two hemmed. Like, it's weird to do that, but I think controlling what I get hemmed actually makes a lot of sense right here. I think I'll just keep both and play it slow. This way I can play around days a little bit better as well. All right. Grimag. So they're left with one card. So I'm going to try to race them with Sprite Dragon, I guess. All right. Good beats. All right. Appear to have died, most likely. Yep, that sucks. The Reveler would have been good, but I have to get a bunch of islands because I had to fetch like this because of the wastelands. Alright, game 3 for all the marbles, folks. For all the marbles. Don't want to change anything. Maybe I'll just have one more Pyromancer in on the plate. Especially, it didn't look like they had Engineer. I'll shave 2 forces on the play. Thing on the play, Forcible is like less necessary because I can take the initiative. Power Blast kind of sucks though. Like, I think I'm just gonna not bother with Blast and leaving a 3rd force instead. Just try to push on them. This version is actually old. It's a reboot. JVP is a reboot from Friedman in like 2017 or something like that. I don't remember the exact year. It was a few years ago. feel like I'm getting old. This is very frustrating. Alright, I guess. That was very frustrating. I think there is a little bit of variance, but, you know, sometimes that happens. You can't. You literally can't do that, Gideon. You can't. Don't worry about it. Chat always has lethal, though. I'm hoping to get lucky still, obviously, but it's not looking great. I'm pretty much dead to most things, I think. I mean, I didn't really keep a many card hand is the real issue, I think. Chat's always there for you, but sometimes they're just wrong is the issue. I basically have to kill the Liliana. It doesn't really work if I don't. Right. I think keeping the Sprite Dragon makes sense. Because I think the way I win is to get very lucky, obviously. Pure Gush? That would be nice. I'm trying to construct a scenario where we could actually win. So if I attack them down to 7, this will be a 6/6, then I'll have to block both. So what I'm supposed to do is just say go and chump that and hope to brainstorm into the nuts or something. Doesn't really work, but Oh no, I basically just got like shuffled in this last one because all my hands were awful. I think this matchup is likely fine, but not really much better than fine. It's just, it's like so hard to win when you have 4 cards and they have 7. Alright, that sucks. Went 2 and 3. This was not the most inspiring deck, though. And, you know, sometimes that's how it is, right? Alright, who do I owe someone a chest? T Swizzle 1 I owe a chest, right? I think I do. Disrupting Scepter and 25 play points. Yeah, that was my 4-card hand. I mean, like, it's just so hard, is all I'm going to reiterate. No, I don't know White Faces one. Don't even joke about that. So I'm gonna think about other decks I want to play. I'm not gonna start one right now, but I'm down for just some discussion for the next time or something like that. I'm not sure. Disrupting Scepter is a pog, sort of, yeah. What other decks have other people liked?